In this video, I will show you how to set up a URL spreadsheet. In a URL spreadsheet, you are going to be keeping track of all the URLs for the content that you submit to the internet. There are two main good reasons why you should be collecting this information. One is that you stay organized. Ideally, you'll be submitting several different forms of content on a weekly basis for the remainder of your business's existence. With hundreds and hundreds of pieces of content out there on the internet, it's very easy, obviously, to lose track of what you have submitted to which sites. And in case you ever need to find an article that you submitted or a video that you submitted, this would be a really great way to just keep track of all of those links so that you can easily find them again if you need to. The second reason to keep track of all your URLs is that if you were to hand over this spreadsheet, for example, to an SEO company, they could very simply copy and paste those URLs into a tool that would amplify those URLs. And what I mean by that is that they could send, for example, several different social media profiles to a video that you submitted, and those people in those social media profiles could like or share or comment on a video that you made. So that is just one way that you could use this spreadsheet. Like I said, organization is kind of going to be the key to keeping track of everything that you submit. So it's a really good idea to start out from the beginning on an organized, foot, so to speak. So here I will show you how to keep track of those URLs and what you need to keep track of here. So as you can see here, I have several different columns, and the first one is the date. This will help you keep things sorted so that you can see when you submitted something and keep it all in perspective. The second column here is the source. As of right now, for what we call a quick start, we are going to be submitting photos and videos to 6 different sites: Picasa or Google+, Panoramio, Flickr, YouTube, MetaCafe, and Dailymotion. If you would like, you can choose other sites to submit content to. These are just the 6 that we use. The next column here is type. This is very simply either photo or video, or maybe at some point in the future, an article. If you submit other types of content, such as a press release, you could also call it that. Again, this is just simply a way of organizing it. If you ever want to sort the spreadsheet by photos, for example, so you can collect just all of the URLs for all the photos you've ever submitted, it would be very easy to sort by that and get the list that you need. The next column is the URL. This is the actual link that you can click on to go to the photo or to the video or to the article. The next column here is the file name. This is the actual name of the file that you are using. So you can use, if you're in Google Drive, this would be the title of the file that you're using, or let's say that you are just storing them on your computer, then this would also be the same title that you would mark down in that column. The next column here is category or keyword. For this sample, I'm going to pretend like I am working for a substance abuse, addiction, treatment, counseling facility. So I have chosen these top 5 keywords here. Just keep in mind, this is not what I would recommend necessarily. This is not based off of an official keyword research. This is just something that I chose for this example. So I have addiction, alcohol addiction treatment, drug addiction treatment, substance abuse counseling, and outpatient services. Like I said, there are 5 keywords here that we are going to be focusing on, and since we have 10 images that I will be submitting to Picasa, I will be submitting 2 images per keyword. We can talk more about this in a different video, but just very simply, if you want to go ahead and write out your 5 keywords in this format, you can then just simply copy and paste this and repaste into this section and then this section. And then here for the videos, we're only going to be submitting 1 video per keyword on each site. So here I have addiction, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, substance abuse, outpatient. So I have 5 videos total going to YouTube, 5 videos total going to MetaCafe, and 5 videos total going to Dailymotion. Once you have that column set up, then the next column will be the title. This is the actual title of the video as it exists in YouTube, or the title of the image as it exists in Panoramio, for example. A description is going to be a couple sentences that we will put with each image or video. I'll talk more about that as we get into each of the submission sites, so you don't need to fill out anything at this point. So at this point, you have set up the skeleton, so to speak, of the spreadsheet that you should be using to record all of your URLs. Again, I will explain in further detail some of the missing information in future videos when the time is right.